Welcome back to another riveting edition of Where's Will's Manufactured Home Tours. Today, we're going to send it back out to the Louisville Home Show. I don't know which one, maybe 2024 or 25. I don't know when I saw this home, but we're going to send it back out there because I found a wonderful 4-bed, 2-bath you should take a look at. So let's hop on outside and let's go take a look at it. And we're back here in Louisville, Kentucky, checking out another beautiful home. And take a look at this one. This one has vinyl siding, and it also has some vertical siding right there. And I kind of like the style and design. I like that inset porch. But you know what, everyone? What we're looking at today is known as the K2 32764P. This one is built by Cavco Lafayette, and this version is a 3-bed, 2-bath, and you also have a version for a 4-bed, 2-bath. This home sits around 2,248 square feet. The dimensions of this home is big, 76 feet by 32 feet. You can pause and take a look at that, or wait till the end of the video and see a floor plan there. And I'm going to guesstimate that this home is going to go for anywhere about $230,000 to $240,000. Like I said, I love this inset porch. It just brings you right on in for a home tour.
Where's Will?
Now, before we even walk in, I'm going to let you know I already like the way this floor plan is kind of set up here. We're going to walk in, and you have your living room to your right. You're walking in right into a big boasting kitchen right there, and then to your left you have a great sized dining room. We're going to spin around and take a look at this front area. I love the beamwork right there. I love this entryway, the big windows. I'm loving that. And then we have a nice sized living room over here to the right with a built-in entertainment center, 2 big nice windows, and even more of those beams up top. The size of this living room, everyone, is 14 feet 2 inches by 14 feet 4 inches. And if you haven't done so, hit that like button. Helps this video get out to more people, helps our channel get out to more people. And if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, so you know when these come out. But hey, like I said, take a look at this entertainment center. I love the fact that they have, a mantle there above an electric fireplace. It gives you that homely feel. Now, I do see the floor registers there, so we already know that the air is coming from the floor. I do like the built-in cabinets and everything. I like that. The shelves, I like that. That's nice. That's a good touch. It brings you right on into that entertainment center. If you see right there in the middle, right there at the marriage line, you see that little bit of a raised flooring. Just wanted to point that out to you. Sometimes they don't have that. Sometimes it's there. We all know. Now we're walking in to this kitchen, and this kitchen is nice. It's big. As you see, it's the stainless steel appliance package. You could always change that in the ordering process. I love the choice of lighting and the ample amount of storage. I mean, how many cupboards and how many cabinets, can you see already? Looking at that island, we have, of course, the sink with pull-down faucet. Big sink. You have your dishwasher right there. Seating for 4 on the other side. That is pretty nice. A little bit of a breakfast area, I guess you could say. But I always appreciate that. Spin around, you have your glass top stove, which comes with the home. I love the industrial range hood there with that subway tile backsplash with a little bit of texture there. That is pretty cool, and plenty of drawers next to the stove, so you can imagine you have all your cooking utensils right there. Big windows, appreciate that. Built-in microwave, ease and access right next to your refrigerator. That's awesome. And if you didn't have enough room out there, why don't we just have a little bit of a pantry here? Now, the one thing about the pantry and the closets in this home I've noticed is that those are board and batten, so they're not drywall through that. And one thing here, as you see, they're not finished shelves. The doors are not soft close, so just to point that out as well. But the aesthetic, the look, and actually the quality of construction is really good. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's not soft close. These shelves right here are not adjustable. I think some of them are. I do like the choice in countertops and backsplash. That's very complimentary. But yeah, you're gonna have to definitely, if you want this home, you're gonna have to definitely get yourself some shelving liners. I'd have to throw that out right there. And hey, if you want to know more about this home, there's a link in the description below. Click on that. It'll take you directly to this floor plan. You can see some photos, videos, 3D tours, but most importantly, find out where you can see this home in person and get that pricing directly from a retailer, because I'm quoting you a price today, but that could, of course, change in a month or a day or two, really. But look at all this. I mean, nice little, you can do a coffee area right there. Nice, ample space and storage, I'd have to say. And hey, what do you think about this home? Let me know. As we walk in the dining room, I'm just going to let you know that this is 9 feet across by 14 feet. That is a nice size. So let me know what you think about this home. Give me a 1 if you're like, meh, this home is, yeah, I don't like it. Give me a 2 if it's all right. It's a standard, manufactured home, mobile home. And give me a 3 if you like it. Maybe tell me why. And give me a 4 if you love this home, and let me know why, because I'd like to know. And I bet you these manufacturers would too. We have a nice little closet right here. Right into the hallway. We're going to walk into the utility room here, and it's nicely sized. A good amount of room. We have the wire shelves up top, plenty of space, of course, for your side-by-sides. Your water shut-off is right there. Your electrical panel is right there. If you need to get into anything water-wise, it's right there as well. We're going to spin around, take a look. We have the wash, sink, plenty of cabinets, plenty of cupboards. There is your back door. So my question is what you're going to build on that back door? Going to build a patio? What do you think? What do you think? Now, we also have your furnace air conditioning unit right there. And lo and behold, right behind the door, you have your water access. So that is where you're going to get to your water heater. Now, let's move along. Like I said, this home has an option for 4 beds. This one is set up for 3. We have a flex room back there we're going to take a look at. But first, look at the size of this guest bath. It's pretty nice, actually. You have 2 cupboards up top, 2 sets of drawer banks down below, a nice sink right there, good backsplash. The flooring in this home is great, by the way. And then over here, you have your standard wraparound 60 by 30 shower with a nice transom window up top, letting that little bit of light in. Loving that. Looking pretty good. So, yeah, this home is a 3-bed or a 4-bed, 2,248 square feet. That is big. That is nice. And as we walk back here to this flex room, the size of this flex room is 13 feet 4 inches by 14 feet 4 inches. Big windows, loving that. And I love the built-in desks. Now, of course, this is going to be a flex room, family room, and stuff like that. You can set up, there's one computer area, for your homework. You can even add some more desks next to that. You can do whatever you would want with this room. It even has enough room for a pool table if you wanted to do something that big. What would you do with this flex room? Let me know in those comments below. And let's push on to the guest rooms. Now, the guest room sizes are actually pretty good. It is 10 feet 10 inches by 14 feet 4 inches. And at any point in these rooms here, I'm just kind of slowly going across all of these floor plans that are built at now Cavco Lafayette. At the time of this video, it was Fleetwood. But Fleetwood is now Cavco. So like I said, if you want to stop, take a look at these, or hey, hit that link below. It'll take you to this floor plan, but from there you can go on to other floor plans and see what you'd like. So I just wanted to slow this down and show that to you. We have some double wides, some single wides. In this room, we have a nice window right there. Big window, really. And then one more floor plan. That is the 32764P. That's this one. Lo and behold. Now we're walking in here, and the closets, like I said, we got board and batten right there. VOG, that is in there. Cuts down cost, which is okay. It's okay. It's not so bad. I think the worst thing I've seen so far in this home is where the water heater is, but I think that's with almost every manufactured home. I know there's a reason. I don't know exactly why. Maybe one day we should talk about that. Walking in to the second guest room here. This is 10 feet 6 inches by 14 feet 4 inches. And we have a good amount of space in that closet right here. Here's some of the options that when you go into the ordering process, those are some of the colors, materials, everything else that you can get, for your home. So all of these homes are customizable. You're not just going to get a cookie cutter, like you would in some community development or whatnot. This is, if you want to flip the floor plan, I want my primary on the other side of the house, you can do that. If you want the kitchen in the front instead of the back, you can do that. If you want to switch, like I always say, your appliances, you can do that. And you can even sometimes, depending on your builder, you can expand room sizes. You can do a lot more. So this isn't, like I said, this isn't anything cookie cutter that you're just going to get out the box. If on any of these, I want a smaller closet. Maybe that's possible. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with modern manufactured housing right now, and it's amazing. Being able to go through all of these homes. At one point, I was filming 500 homes a year. I've kind of slowed down because I'm a little tired now. But it's amazing remembering what I grew up in, a pre-HUD white single wide, to this. We've come a long way, and we've got some more. We've got some more room to grow. So that's amazing. Now we are in the primary with that beautiful transom window right up top. That's a curse and a blessing depending on where you place this home and if you have curtains up there. Let me tell you, this looks to be we've got a queen size bed in this home, and this is a 12 foot 4 inch by 14 feet 4 inch bedroom. Plenty of room, but wait until you go into the primary bath. Now this could be another room all by itself. Walking into this room, as you see, we have a nice shower there. But first, let's spin on over here and take a look at the dual vanities. We've got a standalone tub, plenty of drawers, plenty of doors, cabinets, nice window there. That is nice. Like, again, you're gonna have to get some shelving liner, but that's okay. The drawers, they're fully done. So that's nice. Nice backsplash again there. Coming around here, as you see, you have this nice standalone tub right in the middle of the room, which is nice because you have those two windows on each side. You have a little shelf there. And this one's set up, I guess they were having some wine and reading a book. So that's what this one's set up for. On the other side, we have the exact same setup when it comes to the sink, storage, and everything else, which is cool. And then we have one more thing in here, which is the hidden toilet, which I, of course, always like because that's just way over there. And then, of course, don't forget the shower. Now, the shower here, we have a rain shower head, a great tiling in here. I do believe the step off here is about 5 inches or so. A nice thick glass. That is a nice little. That's a big shower. And then, if that wasn't enough, how about a makeup area over here? Fully set up. You have some more drawers there. Nice lighting. Great countertop and more room. But wait, there's more. Now walking into the primary closet, again, this could be another room. We have a big window there. The only thing is it's different walls, different VOG. We've got the metal shelving, but I do like the fact that they have a built-in shelving unit right there, and actually two of them actually. And the island there in the middle. That is rather convenient depending on how much stuff you may have. I would never be able to fill up this place. Definitely not. See, look at that island. More drawers. Yeah, that's nice. Now, again, the second drawback I see about this home is the floor registers. I saw one right in front of that island. So, trying to avoid that might be kind of difficult if you're trying to get ready in the morning. But just another glance into this this primary bath. This is gorgeous. This is definitely a retreat, for anyone. This is home, man. Honestly, I like it. I'm guesstimating this price to be about, like I said, about 230, 240,000. That could be totally wrong. It could be right on the button. But click on that link in the description below to find out more. And follow along. If you haven't hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, follow along. This is fun. We go all over the U.S. grabbing home tours of big homes, small homes, and everything else. Let's talk a little bit more about it.
Not a bad looking home, not a bad looking price. What do you guys think about that home? Being 3 or 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, plenty of space, 2,248 square feet. It seemed like a perfect home for me. Personally, I would have probably done the fourth bedroom because we're a party of five. So I'd love to give all the kids their own room and plenty of space for everyone. I like the way. What did you think about the way the living room and kitchen was set up? Because a lot of times it's all big open floor plan. I kind of like the way it was kind of inset. What do you think? And I do. I want to know what you all thought about this home. Give me a 1 if it was meh. You don't like the house. Give me a 2. It was all right. Maybe a 3 if you like the home, and a number 4 if you really like the home. And you know what I'd really like to do next week is give out a $25 gift card for the funniest, coolest comment. So how about we do that? How about we do that for the funniest, greatest comment on this home? I'm going to randomly pick someone and share $25 with you. Maybe I think Amazon. That's a good one because everybody uses Amazon. But that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll start giving out stuff. Yeah, because I appreciate everybody following along for these years that we've been doing this, and I think it's time we have a little more fun. So I'm looking forward to those comments. Leave them there. Let me know if there's something you guys want to talk about. Leave those in the comments below. Share it with me. Let's spend some time. Let's have some fun. But I got to get going back to work before the boss walks by. That wasn't him, so it's okay. But I'm going to get back to work. But remember, in the meantime, to live smarter, choose manufactured, travel easy, have a wonderful day, and I can't wait for those comments. See you next time.